Hello everyone, this is Yana Smakula for Spellbinders Paper Arts, and I'm excited to share an elegant Cheer Up Friend card using Flight 1 and Label and Accent dies. I'm going to be using the all-new Prism die cutting and embossing machine that is going to be released in June 2016. Prism is a you-can-do-it machine. It's very cute, affordable, and it isn't difficult to use. And you can create all sorts of projects from scrapbooking pages to cards and mini albums, gift tags, and a lot more with the help of this tool. To begin using your machine, set it on a clean, flat work surface and engage the suction base by turning the lever. Next, open the flaps on both front and back of the machine. Prism comes with several plates and an embossing mat. There's an A base plate, a C cutting plate, tan embossing mat, and B embossing plate, and you will need all of these to either cut or emboss your designs. I already have the dies I want to use for my project out on my desk, and I'm going to begin by die cutting the bird cage out of gold cardstock. Use a piece of washi tape to tape your die down to the paper to make sure it doesn't move while you cut it. Now, there are two ways you can build your cutting sandwich, depending on the plate you have at the bottom. Usually, I like to have my C cutting plate at the bottom, next have the paper, the die facing the cutting edge down, and then the A base plate on top. But you can also build this sandwich in a different order with the A base plate sitting in the bottom. Next, you'll have the die. In this case, you'll have the die facing cutting edge up, then the paper facing pretty side down, and finally the C cutting plate on top. Now, as you cut the designs in your machine, you will begin to get cut marks on your cutting plate, and this is absolutely normal. You can use both sides of the plate to extend its life. So once our sandwich is ready, go ahead and send it through the machine to cut the designs out. Remove the C cutting plate, keeping the die and the paper on the A base plate. Cover with a tan embossing mat and embossing plate, and send through the machine one more time to emboss and add additional detail to this die cut. Use your tool-in-one to help you get the die cuts out of the die. Now we need to cut a few more pieces for our project, so let's go ahead and cut a label. It will house our bird cage and our sentiment, and do remember to emboss this piece. And also cut the little birds out of black cardstock. Now both of these birds face the same direction, and I want them to face each other. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to emboss one of the birds from the other side. So go ahead and keep one of the bird die cuts in the die as you normally do, but do take the other one and place it on the other side of the die. You'll need to tape it in place so that it doesn't move while you emboss it in the machine. And you'll also need to place it on the base plate facing the other side up to be able to emboss it. So go ahead and send this through the machine. And here we have both of our bird die cuts, but one is facing another direction. It's time to put our card together. I've already heat embossed a sentiment onto my label, and I also adhered the bird cage to save time. I've added some patterned paper onto the front of my A2 card base, and now I'm going to foam mount the label on top. I also need to foam mount an additional sentiment that reads, "You're the best," and adhere my little die cut birds. Finally, go ahead and add some sequins and a few clear drops and finish making this project. And here's a final look at the card created using Spellbinders Prism die cutting and embossing machine. Be sure to check out other video tutorials on our channel for more ideas and lots more inspiration. If you have any questions about this project, please leave them in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to Spellbinders YouTube channel for more education and inspiration. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!